Cook's not able to come up with the catch. And a lot of times when you see a receiver drop a pass, they take their eyes off it. That's one thing. Or they're just trying to get it in their hands too quick. Why? Because they're trying to make some yards after the catch. That was the problem that time.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. Defense now signaling for a timeout. After that timeout by the defense, play is ready to resume. The Packers are going to punt the football. He's got a chance to return this one. Picks up about 5. The Cowboys are getting their offense geared up here. It's going to be interesting to see, Phil, how they react, because I know there was a letdown the last time they had it. They kept the ball for a long time. They picked up a whole ton of yardage, but ended up with only a field goal. So let's see how they'll react now.
Tim, I think you're right. I think they were disappointed in the fact that they executed so many plays and ended up with a field goal. Let's see if they can come out and look for something a little more dynamic, where they don't have to have those long drives. Look for big plays instead.
Second and 10. Beasley's got it on a pass. He's in the clear. The 10, touchdown. We're approaching halftime, and with that touchdown, they have a little extra breathing room before the break.
Oh, man, they're inhaling big time, and they love the way they feel right now, where they're at in this football game. On the defensive side, listen, you got some information. You saw what they're doing on the other side, so make some adjustments and find a way to get back in and get a way to win this game.
Makes the PAT. Romo certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards. The Packers are back deep, ready to return. They'll take it at the 20. And there is Sean Lee. Their defense has had a lot to do with them getting out to this lead, and he's been the one setting the tone, Phil.
Yeah, Jim, I love the way he plays. He's had a terrific day so far. His toughness, I think that's his greatest quality.
Rodgers ready for the snap. Empty backfield. From the gun, Rodgers. And incomplete. What a hit that time.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Second down after the incompletion. The Cowboys with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun. Diving grab will give him the catch. That's another reception. Give him 2.
Always try to save the timeout or timeouts when you can, and one way to do it is go to the hurry-up offense. Good job.
And now we'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. Time for the hurry-up offense. The reception by Nelson. The Packers call a timeout. Their first. The line of scrimmage, the 35. Drop back, shotgun formation.
Defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Rodgers from the shotgun. And it's swatted away.
That was a good call by the defensive coordinator. He called the right defensive play. The defender's in position and knocks down that third down throw.
And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it. The Cowboys are going to head to the break with a pretty comfortable lead here, Phil.
Yeah, it's really been good offensive play. I love the way the offensive line is playing together, not making any mistakes and giving the quarterback and everybody else a chance to have good success.
Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
Well, it's so hard to do this nowadays, to jar the football out of the hands of the receiver, but the defender did it that time. He hit him, that football came loose, incomplete pass.
Second down and 10. Going for the home run. Snatches it with one hand. The Cowboys are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. Offense ready for action coming out of their timeout. Set up now at the 37. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. But the hit knocks the ball out.
That's why you like defenders who are good punishing tacklers. Make those receivers worry about coming over the middle. They'll be careful the rest of this game because of that big hit.
Second and 10 coming up. The Cowboys from the 37. Looking across the middle, Jason Witten with the catch. Burnett's in on the tackle. The Cowboys with no timeouts left. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. First and goal from the 4. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys. He's caught his 7th touchdown pass of the season. What a fine start to this game. Here we are late in the second quarter. They put up another touchdown, Phil.
Well, they got a nice lead, and they like to take this in at halftime. And if you're the coach of the team that's leading at halftime, you know what you tell your players? Hey, guys, good job. Let's keep that going. You pat them on the rear and tell them how good they are because, hey, this has been a clinic so far in the first half.
The Packers, I'm sure, wanted to avoid giving up points on that drive just before the half. But now they'll have even a bigger hole to dig themselves out of in this one. The score's 17-0. And he takes the knee. Rodgers will now bring his offense onto the field and start this next drive at the 20. The Packers have failed to come away with points on 3 consecutive drives. Their offense takes the field again now. What's caused them to go silent here, partner?
Listen, let's give all the credit to the defense. They are being very creative on the defensive side. The coach is calling the right plays, and they are just taking it to the offense right now. The more aggressive team is winning, and that's the defense.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Packers haven't had the same success as last week through the air. The Cowboys defense obviously has something to do with that and should be credited. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Now to late in the first half, Beasley's found on the quick pass and catch, and this will go for a touch. Cowboys push the lead to 10. Still late in the first half, Bryant's going to corral the deep ball, and it's going to end up going for a gain of 52. Still late stages of the second. Over the middle, Tony Romo completing the pass, and that connection will lead to a gain of 34 yards. Still a little time left on the clock. Here we get a quick pass and completion, and this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown. Lead grows to 17. So that will do it for us in the studio. We'll head back to the field now for the start of the second half.
All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios and halftime. We're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway. And a touchback. The Cowboys have impressed today with some of these deep passes. Romo's been showing off that cannon he has for an arm.
Yeah, he's got it all, doesn't he? When you watch him throw the football down the field, you can see the arm strength, but the biggest thing is you can see that wonderful touch on the football. He is laying that football in there right on the money.
Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. Clinton Dick's going to make the tackle.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as long as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
First down and 10. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field.
Good coach.
The snap. Second down and 6. Tony Romo connects with Des Bryant. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. The Cowboys are in front thanks to their quarterback. Romo's had a huge performance in this one.
When you talk about creating opportunities, that's where you have to give credit to the coaching staff. They have helped the players. The play designs have been good, and the players are taking advantage of it.
First down at the 46. Ends up picking up 3 yards.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Second and 6. Complete to Williams. That's his first reception today.
Well, the corner route. Some people call it the corner route. They call it a flag, run to the flag of the end zone, or a 7 route. Odd numbers break out. That time we see a nice route by the receiver and a good throw by the quarterback.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. They'll run it here. Bradford's there to make the stop.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that pulls the defense.
Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose. Boy, that was some hit that time that knocked the ball out.
Yeah, it was a good hit, but listen, you can tell the receivers expecting that big hit. I don't know why. You're going to get hit no matter what, so you might as well just go ahead and catch the football.
The Cowboys need to get to the 11 to pick up a first down. Third and 6. Escobar with the reception. Gains 11.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
Breaking huddle at the 6. No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Makes the grab. Touchdown.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
The Cowboys for the point after. Driving extra point is good. The Packers are getting ready for the return. And can they return to a competitive state in this one as the game is starting to get out of hand? The score is 24-0. It's Cobb returning here. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. First down at the 26. Looking at every option. Flag is out.
Pass interference. Defense. Automatic first down.
Real good field position here to start this series. Rodgers going to take the snap from the shotgun. And it's knocked down. The Cowboys defense now is nickel. 2nd and 10. Randy Gregory with the sack. Set up screen to Lacy. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one.
Well, this guy's a machine. Every time he gets a chance to go out there and kick a field goal, it is right down the middle. Good job by the offense. Good job by the kicker.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
The Cowboys went into the locker room at halftime with the big lead. They did not come out in the second half and change their demeanor at all. The intensity is still there, Phil.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Usually you go in at halftime, you lose some of that momentum, and you lose that emotion, but they did not. They have come out here to continue to play hard.
And gain maybe 4. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Good job of the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
One quarter to go, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys will come to the line, trying to put together a scoring drive here in the 4th.
Let's go.
Final quarter underway now with this snap. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. The Cowboys are up right now, and a big reason why is the offense is coming through. On the season, you see the numbers, and they're not great. But today, they certainly have been in the groove.
Jim, I'll just say this. Finally, all the hard work is paying off. It's starting to show on the field. Boy, but it has been one frustrating year for this offense.
Nick Perry has the sack.
It is truly a bonus when you can take your outside linebacker and let him rush the quarterback and he can get a sack. Nice job that time by the outside linebacker.
The Packers with a nickel look here on defense. The Cowboys will take the snap from the 25. Bryant's going to pull in the bullet pass. 6th catch today so far. The Cowboys have been quite good all season at throwing the football, and it's been another game like that today. Romo's continued to be one of the best field generals in the game.
I just love the way he dominates everything with the football team, especially on the offensive side, Jim. We see he's in command of everything, and of course, we see all the great plays he makes. If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
2nd down and 7. Right back to him. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day.
This offense counts on this running back every single week, and he delivers. The top rusher in the NFL once again breaks tackles, makes a beautiful run, and picks up big yards.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Packers go with the dime formation here on defense. It's caught by Cole Beasley. The Cowboys continue to pass the football, and when they have, they've looked in one familiar direction. Beasley's been involved in so many of them, Phil.
Jim, he knows how to get open. He's one of the best in the NFL. He's got a great pair of hands, and what a day he is having so far.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough, and they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going. Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
We've hit a 2-minute warning in the 2nd half. We're back. Only 2 minutes remain in this one. Third and goal from the 6. Here's Bryant.
Big decision for the coach this time, Jim. You failed on 3rd and goal. What do? Do you go for it? I say you call the play and you try to put up 7 points.
Fourth and goal to go. Handoff. Another touchdown to increase the lead.
This is why a head coach gets paid so much money. You get in situations like this, they have to make the call on 4th and goal. He goes for it, and they get it.
The Cowboys for the point after. And the point after is good. The Packers appeared primed to put up a fight in this one today, but that has certainly not been the case. They have been run off the field from the get-go. The score's 31-3. It'll be a touchback. The Packers can't be surprised to find themselves in this big a hole here as we near the end of the game, as they have been outplayed throughout.
Yeah, everything they've done has not worked here today. They were bad on offense, bad on defense, the execution, the techniques, the discipline. They had nothing going for them. That's why they're losing.
The Cowboys defense brings it.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackles just got to do a better job.
The Packers are coming off a landslide victory last week, but now look what's happened. They're getting jumped on big time and trailed by a wide margin.
Well, Jim, we expected them to have a really great effort and probably play well.